welcome back to Sunday Morning Chat, where we actually have cameras today. So thank you for our amazing anonymous donor for disappointing you all with our faces and our backgrounds. Some of us are sitting in a questionable room. So today we're going to be talking about a variety of different topics. Today's kind of a variety podcast, but we're going to start off with Pap Smear Panda joining us today. What was the topic that you wanted to bring to the board?
I want to talk about something near and dear to my heart, very nostalgic, is couch co-op, or the lack thereof in most games nowadays. You guys remember the good old days when you went over to your friend's house, sat around a TV with 4 Xbox controllers and played Halo? Whether the campaign?
I didn't have friends.
Sorry about that. Well, I can tell you it was a great experience.
Yeah,
I
no.
remember that.
But nowadays, I don't even think in Halo 5 they allowed that, or Halo 4. And I get it.
Which Halo was it
Halo
that they didn't
5?
allow it again? Was it 4 or 5?
Did 4 have it? I know 5 for sure didn't have local co-op.
Yeah,
Halo
5 didn't
4
have.
Halo 4 had split screen,
Yeah.
but Halo 5 didn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but hell, back in
Geeky
the
would
original days, you can have 1 through and 3. You can get 4 controls together and do it all together, the whole campaign together. So,
Land
seems
play
like-
only.
fuck that. I want to sit in the same room together with people and get pissed off when y'all fuck up.
Yeah, that's true.
I just
Like,
wish there was more games that had more couch co-op features.
yeah, I don't think
Y'all
split
miss
screen's really like a thing nowadays. Now that I'm trying to think about the last game I played that split screen besides our It Takes Two kind of forces you into the split screen. But
Mhm.
there's the only games that are actually split screen nowadays that I see are kind of like arcadey games or one-off games like that. You know, nothing AAA is using that split screen anymore.
Same.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the same people that made It Takes Two, like a Way Out. Good.
Mhm.
Good
Yeah.
take on it.
But again, those are like those arcadey kind of forces you into the split screen. Whereas it used to be you could play a AAA shooter and do some split screen, but you can't anymore. And I don't even think anybody's really like pre-COVID. I have no idea if anybody really even went over to people's houses anymore and even
That's a
played
damn
anything.
shame.
Last time I did that was Reach. Halo Reach.
Where'd you
I'm
play Halo
guessing.
Reach at?
Buddy's house. Alex, you met him.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm
We
guessing
had
you're-
we had like 6 cases of game fuel, like good stuff. Just like I don't know, stayed up to like 5 a.m.
Yeah, I like that. The interaction of couch co-op, like Peps was saying, was pretty much the entire appeal. Like at sometimes you didn't even really care about the game; you were just talking about stuff and eating or drinking something, and it was the
Pizza
option that
time.
it was the option that you could just go to multiple games because every game had a kind of split screen aspect to it.
Mhm. Like you
It's
pop
all
on-
about. It's all.
Yeah.
Sorry. You go.
No, you
It's
go,
all
take it.
about like sports games now that have all the co-op, and it's like other games are forgetting about it, kind of deal. Like Madden, FIFA, 2K, NBA 2K. Those have always been like
Same
multiple.
screen.
Yeah, same screen.
Those I didn't know sports games had split screen. I don't really play
Because
sports games, and I
stop that,
didn't
like-
growing up either.
2018 of any sports game. Haven't played like anything else.
Yeah,
But I mean, I understand the move away from all the couch co-op games because most games now it would be too much for the system to handle having running 4 screens going on with all the shit that's going on in these games nowadays at 4K or 60 frames a second. It would take a really strong system to be able to run all that. But
well, you think
I
that
would take sacrifices if it meant to be able to sit in a room together with y'all and play Halo or some shit.
well, you would think that a console like as powerful as say the Series X, you know what I mean? It's like comparable to a PC with like a 2080 GPU and everything. You'd think that would be able to handle it. I mean, it's a pretty strong freaking console. So I don't see why it wouldn't be able to handle us playing, split screen co-op on a game.
That's what I don't get either. But I mean, there's still some games, like you said, we're playing It Takes Two. There's still Diablo. There's still a few
Little Big
games here
Planet.
and there.
Yeah, I think
Little Big Planet. That's a
there's
good one.
there's always the
That's
games
classic.
there's always the games that literally require you to be almost not really required, but it's it's kind of built into the game, but they take less to run, like you were saying. Because I don't think, as good as It Takes Two looks, I don't think it takes a whole lot to run. But it looks good. Yeah, that game looks incredible. And for anybody that hasn't seen our It Takes Two video that we put out, go check it out. YouTube doesn't like that I was humping Paps in it, so.
That was one of my favorite parts.
Well, Google doesn't like it. YouTube doesn't matter, but apparently Google's like, it's
I'm
shocking
surprised
content.
It picked up on that. It picked up on that, huh? Weird.
I want to know. I want to talk to whoever is at Google frickin' ads and ask him, like, are you actually watching these, or are you just skimming through it? Because how am I constantly getting like marked for, shocking content? Like, it makes no sense. And when I click only for adults, I click no for kids. So if any adult is offended by, like, the actions that my character is doing to Pap's character, you do it in your daily life. So I don't know what the heck's wrong with you.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Some people don't, but maybe you're just offended because you don't do it that often. And I'm in your boat too, buddy.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah, I mean, hell, if you had more couch co-op games, a lot more people can be doing that. Because you can invite your special lady friend over, play some, hey, let's get some Halo together, and then things might lead to another, play Halo and chill.
So that's
teabag each other.
That's the big. We can't say that, but
Take off your shirt.
That's the biggest reason. Then is if you get more couch co-op games, you can have more of an intimate and romantic relationship with your partner.
Intimate, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Romantic, sometimes no, but intimate, definitely.
Actually, that's a good topic on couch co-op games. You could play games with your significant other to kind of get them into the gaming world, because more and more women today are getting into gaming. I think like 43% or something of PlayStation players are females.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy players.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'd be cool if there was more options for games instead of like the basic party games like Overcooked, It Takes Two, A Way Out, all the simplistic ones. You kind of want a more serious, fun co-op game to.
Halo.
Gears.
Of course, that's the main one.
Gears of War.
You say Gears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Gears is a serious game.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a bloodbath.
There's definitely games that I would want to get a significant other into, and couch co-op would definitely help with that. It doesn't seem, it would probably be a lot harder to try and get your significant other, whether it be guy or girl, happy Pride Month, but whether it be guy or girl, into a game. If you told them, like, hey, you got to go to the next room to get on the console, and then you got to get in this party chat, and then we got to join this, that's just a hassle. It used to just be plug in a controller and play.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least the Switch in itself is kind of keeping the couch co-op experience alive with the Joy-Cons and all that. Most of their games are pretty much, you can plug in 4 Joy-Cons together and have 4 people in the same room all the time.
Yeah, but
That's what I was about to say. It's like Nintendo always has those party games, like Mario Party.
Yeah, but again, it's like a party
that.
game. It's not like just a normal game.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Plus, nobody cares about Nintendo. Come on.
I think
now.
you go up to 8 on a
I'm
Smash.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Gonna be fine words right there.
I'm not the biggest Nintendo fan. I don't really play anything on their console unless I go over to someone's house, that has a Switch.
Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, I don't care. yeah, I don't care. If Nintendo allowed me to play other games on it, like fucking Persona 4 or Persona 5 or something, just on the go, flawless, I'd buy it any day. But no, I don't want to play
not on there?
Pokemon Snap. No, it's not on there.
Persona 5 Scramble's on there.
Yeah, that's
There
not
you
the same
go.
thing. It's
You
not
can get
Persona 5
Switch.
Royal.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just nostalgic. I just remember the good old days of playing Dynasty Warriors with my friend together in the same room. So that was some good times there.
Well, yeah, that and like,
That was fun.
what about the games that are being remastered or remade right now from old PS2 games? Like, take for example, Time Splitters. Is that gonna have that component in there, or is they gonna follow the trend now and kick it out?
I mean, I can see it probably kicking out depending on what type of remaster it is. So, I mean, it'd be unfortunate, but it's times now.
I could see this. I could see them. Well, they already announced that they're going to make a new Time Splitters game. They never said it was going to be a remaster or remake. I could see it just being a battle royale game, and that's it, just with Time Splitter characters.
Oh, I'd be so sad.
Yeah, 100, of course, 100 people, the battle royale,
No
and then
jumping,
yeah,
and everybody's a monkey.
everybody's a monkey.
Annabelle.
Everybody's a monkey. That's pretty much all it would be. If that was a battle royale game, everybody would be different variants of the monkey. Like in how Time Splitters 3, they had the RoboCop
You already
monkey,
have that.
the ninja monkey. Yes. Yeah, that,
Gorilla tag.
Ninja, the detective monkey with the dual banana guns.
yeah, dual P90s. Wait, dual banana guns? The fuck?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Banana guns. That's what I'm thrown off about.
All right, so what was everybody's favorite couch co-op game? Like their favorite, most fun experience in couch co-op?
Dynasty Warriors.
Okay, that's respectable.
Hmm.
What about you, Subi?
Kind of a hard one. Halo.
God damn it, fucking
It's the only
nerd.
one you've been talking about.
Yeah.
What about you, Tiki?
Oh, Fusion Frenzy. Sorry, that's it.
Say like all-time favorite was like Pokemon Stadium or 007.
Okay,
Yeah,
007 is a good one.
What
It's
about
old, though?
what about you, Blizz?
I'll take Gauntlet.
Yeah,
and,
Gauntlet was fun.
Champions and
Champions?
RF. That was a good one too.
Champions Return to Arms.
Yeah, you know, I
Both
kind
of
of
it.
That one.
I kind of almost got to go in the direction of Blizz. Gauntlet, Dark Legacy on the PS2, and then Time Splitters on the PS2 was just my all-time favorite couch co-op. And I miss that. Maybe it is the nostalgia, like Mark was saying, but I do miss the ability to just get everybody in one place and, you know, hang out with people. It also gave you another reason to just hang the frick out with people instead of being in a party chat somewhere.
It made
those.
stuff competitive, and also, you know how do I put this? There's no instant, not regret, but repercussions. So say your friend's about to die, and you decide to eat the food anyway. Your friend's gonna be looking at you. So this is how you are. You immediately get that online. You don't really care.
Hmm. Yeah, you mostly don't get the voice of disappointment. Meanwhile, you look at your friend's
don't get
face
the
and see their
phase.
disappointed face as you just watch them die as you hoard all the food, like you said.
Yeah, it's
Get
a
that.
good experience to see the other person in person. Like, for example, when we were playing Wii, and I was so pissed off at Mario Party that I unplugged the console, and I told you I was going to unplug the console, and I did. It's like you couldn't do that online, you know?
I guess that was my mistake.
Yeah, exactly. That was interesting. But that's the point of the couch co-op. Like you can go over there and get these emotional interactions with each other, and then kiss, make up, and go do something else. You know,
Or
Yeah,
the
just-
Howies.
I fucking miss you, Howie's Game Shack.
Just saves money. No need to buy like 4 different consoles if you have you and your family and your kids all playing the same, want to play the same game.
Well, and game sharing was 20 times easier because you'd just be like,
Yeah.
"Well, I got the game, bro. You can come over and just play the game." Instead of like going through this hassle of like, so who's gonna split the $30 this way, or who's gonna buy it this time? It's like, such a
Yeah, it's
hassle.
just-
Now that I'm older, I have found that there are game bars that will allow you to pretty much get all 4 systems to play a game co-op or competitively. Like the one near me, there's like 3 of them near me. But I go to, they like legit will have people sit down and run tournaments for Street Fighter, or let them play on all 4 consoles. What was the game we played with the
Smash.
the lizard Red Prince?
Rampage.
Oh,
Divinity.
Divinity.
Yeah, Divinity. Like I seen a whole group running Divinity on 4 different Xboxes. Even though it was like a turn-based thing, it was still pretty good.
Yeah, that was
Pretty
like
cool to
the
watch.
video game version of D&D, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, when Ajon fell out of the Divinity group and it was just me and Paps, like that was some killer shit in those little dungeon, not the dungeons, but the arenas that we used to have to do against like those really strong arena people. God.
To go against like 7 like opponents, and it's just 2 of us, even
Yeah.
with our boosted stats.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that was painful.
Yeah, it was nice. I got pretty far. It was me and that beefy ass demon. That was my second player. I was like, get in there, son.
Yeah, that was a fun game. Speaking of like stuff like D&D, we're actually going to be doing a D&D campaign eventually, not very soon. We got to practice a little bit more so we can get a little bit better at acting, but eventually, stay tuned. You will see D&D on our channel somehow. So
We'll make it work.
yeah, we'll make it work. Anybody in the comments and stuff, or if, well, anybody that does comment, leave some tips about
A lot of
character
people.
creation and whatnot, because there's
Mhm.
oh yeah, so many people.
Yeah, all comment at once. It'd be too much for us to read.
Oh, I know. I mean, we're so popular, so yeah. Well, not only that, but thanks to our amazing anonymous donor who donated to get these cameras, so it's pretty awesome.
Yes, thank you.
These cameras are fucking fantastic.
I love
They're
you.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm sorry to see my face, but it happens.
It actually looks very clean today.
Hmm.
Not that it doesn't
Good
look
job.
clean any other day. It just looks.
job.
Yeah, did a good job.
Considering I have not shaven in like about a month now, so
Wow, you have like nothing on
Stays
your
like
face.
that for a month.
You have like nothing on your
Yeah.
face, so that
One
just
of
doesn't
those
make sense.
Far beards.
This is like 2 weeks.
Yeah, right. This is like I don't know, a couple days. So,
Same.
anyways,
yeah.
what else here? Who's got another topic?
So I was gonna talk about like sometimes when I don't want to buy a game, but a game looks amazing. Like I like to turn to game reviewers and see what their opinion is, and like what do you guys think about like IGN or looking at like Angry Joe Show or GamerX? Like,
So-
what's your preferred game reviewer?
Oh, so you're talking about like, are some game reviews like incredibly biased, or are some more open?
Who do you go to before you go and buy that game?
Yeah, like what's your go-to?
Oh man, I don't know. Sometimes I watch Angry Joe. Sometimes Angry Joe's a little biased too about certain things.
People you kind of learn their personality. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
he hates this kind of stuff.
I honestly go to
Yeah,
IGN first just to see the review that I don't agree with.
IGN score.
Yeah, I go to IGN immediately so I can see a review that I hate, because most of the time, if it's not a over popularized game, they're gonna give it this stupid score that makes no sense.
Mhm.
And even sometimes when they do something popular, when they review something popular, like the Demon Slayer movie, I think the reviewer just wanted to be different, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm gonna go against the grain here," and he gave it like a 7 out of 10. It's like there's a reason.
What
Sometimes
the-
there's a reason why
They actually
hype.
review that?
Yeah, sometimes there's a reason why hype is there, and sometimes there's a reason why people are jumping on it and the popularity is there, because sometimes it's actually incredible.
I think sometimes they hire like journalists to review the game, and then sometimes they actually hire like a gamer and they give like a legit score.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, there's a lot of journalists that they do hire that don't play games or aren't really in
Yeah.
the community. They're just getting to a more popular community right now, which is gaming.
You can
Yeah,
tell.
I wouldn't say I necessarily just choose one game reviewer to follow. I usually just go to the game reviews just to see the flaws in the game. If I'm looking up a review for a game, I'm already kind of think I'm going to buy it anyway. I just want to see what the major flaws might be in the game and to determine if that's going to deter me from buying it or not.
Like the
So the
bugs and
scores don't really
whatnot.
do much. Yeah, if there's heavy bugs, if the campaign's short.
So
I just
you're one
look
of
for that
those.
type of
You're
things.
kind of one of those people who's like, let's say there's a lot of bugs on release, you'll just kind of wait until they fix it, or will you play the
Mhm.
game with the bugs?
It depends how much I'm hyped for it. I mean, let's
Right.
be real.
Depends
I
on the
fall
bugs,
for the
too.
hype because I bought Cyberpunk,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
I
the
knew it was
same.
gonna be
Stuck with a
bugs.
copy that I don't play.
I fell for the hype about Cyberpunk, and I might as well be playing a Nintendo 64 game.
Just
Well,
because I
you-
trusted the creators, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you trusted CD Projekt Red because of the three
Yeah.
games that they were really known for, and they delivered were amazing. And then you told yourself there's no possible way that they can ever fuck this up. And
Yeah.
I mean, again, I still had fun with the game. It was still a 7 out of 10. I had a lot of fun blowing off people's limbs with snipers.
6-9.
Or the
6.9.
Overture. That's 6.9. That's a total IGN rating.
Or
I like
how
what you're
about
saying though, like unplayable, like the Master
Oh,
Chief collection.
yeah,
Like just
FCC.
not bad.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. I was like, Halo Master Chief Collection was just unplayable. It took like 20 minutes to find one game.
Yeah, unfortunately,
like
that
6
game
months.
wasn't like Cyberpunk. That you just couldn't play that game. Like you could play
it's-
Cyberpunk at the risk of
Yeah.
it looking like N64 or getting
And
hacked.
it also forced closing on me on PS5. It just would do a force close problem on me
Yeah.
every occasion.
No, but I mean,
So,
I don't really know who I go for, Tiki. I don't exactly. I'm kind of with Paps on the fact that I just kind of look for flaws, and then after I look for flaws, I look for spoilers because I don't care about spoilers. I want to know what happens before I buy it. So I do go to IGN. Sometimes I go to Angry Joe. It depends. Sometimes I like to listen to like Neeps Gaming, Neeps Cast, because they'll kind of talk about a game, and they have more open and honest reviews. And then there's multiple people doing the review. That I like a lot of things where you have different opinions in the room instead of just one guy who looks at his IGN boss and he's just like, hey, this is a popular game, so you better fucking suck his dick, you know. I don't like that.
True.
Yeah, I'm more in the mindset. The game looks fun and there's no glaring flaws with it. I'll buy it if it's something I really like. So that's just me.
I think Blizz will play any of them.
Blizz plays the most obscure games.
He won't
Conqueror's
know what
Blade.
the
Great
boards
game.
are.
Not that I
Who
don't, you
doesn't
know.
want to be a shark?
Not that I don't play obscure games. I mean, there was a time I was trying to get Paps into fucking Kingdom Under Fire Circle of Doom, so
I hated that game.
pretty pretty
I love
pretty
that game.
I love
wish
that
I had
game.
known.
That game is so fun. I wish they'd remaster that.
If you want to talk about people playing obscure games, no further than me, honestly. I think I had the most varied content of games.
Yeah, you played fucking Shia. Like nobody played Shia here. Nobody even.
That's my Korean MMO to get me through my early high school years.
Yeah, your early virgin high school years.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing that superhero game that none of my friends liked.
Is that the one you're showing on
No, we
Discord?
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was
Hey,
dumb.
Blizz was watching it. He was watching my boss battle.
Speaking of superheroes and reviews, that's one reason why I don't exactly like watching Angry Joe when it comes to movie reviews about superheroes, because he is way too up Superman's ass, way too much.
Yeah, that's true. He gets way overhyped for that.
Yeah,
Talk
well, he
about
doesn't
my
just get
Henry Cavill Witcher man.
he doesn't just get overhyped. He's just way too biased on it at first. Like he'll actually offer a valid opinion on it later after he stops freaking out about Superman, but it's borderline annoying seeing him go to town about Superman this, Superman that, you know. And actually that's like kind of like the whole DC fandom. If you talk about anybody versus Superman or anybody versus Batman, those two will always win in their minds. Just as toxic as DBZ, you know, anybody versus Goku. Goku wins. But that's the truth.
Okay, let's
though,
be
so, yeah.
real. It was like the strongest people in the respective universes.
Goku's the strongest person in any universe. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not even arguable.
That's not arguable.
It was like multiple Gokus and everything.
Yeah. As long as Goku is fighting and then he'll lose for a second and then he'll figure out a way to beat it. That's just kind of how that's the
merge with
formula.
Goku Black. If it was to come down to it,
Well, that would probably be.
you,
I just want you to take time to think of what that fusion name would be. Would it be Goku Black?
Go cuckoo.
Would it be
Goku
Black
Black.
Goku?
Goku Black.
Go Goku.
Gloku? Hey, they got to change that guy's name.
Shoot,
No
he's
lie, they got to
black.
change that guy's name. Exactly. In the anime, they say such weird things. They're like, "Don't shoot. He's not black." It's like you got to think of a different thing to call that guy because I feel like that's so fucked up.
What would his Super Saiyan color be if it was a merge of them two?
Rose.
That's
It's
right.
Isn't it?
already rose.
Yeah, it's already Rose.
What happens if you combine pink and blue?
I don't know. Anybody
with that.
anybody know the color
Hold
wheel?
on, I can't help you there.
I think that's purple.
Okay, we already disproved your color blindness a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
It's out of my field there. I don't know what it would be.
Blizz, what color is your couch? I know you know. I know you
You're trying
know.
to think of a lie right now.
You little bitch.
Is it brown?
Oh, is it
you-
brown? You know it's
Mhm.
brown.
Brown, right?
It's purple.
This man.
Pink and blue make purple.
That's all
Why'd
that
you wear a
love.
pink shirt today?
Pink and blue. Okay, so Super Saiyan purple. Thank you, Tiki.
Would that be called Super Saiyan Violet?
Perp. Oh,
Super
violet.
Saiyan Perp?
Magenta.
Super Saiyan Perp. He just turns into a black man.
What color is Super Saiyan Royal or whatever it is? Vegeta went.
Blue.
Royal.
Manga?
It's still blue.
Teal.
You talking about the
Sparkle.
Super Saiyan evolution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Super Saiyan Blue evolution, or the manga one of Super Saiyan Blue, where he absorbed that destructive energy or whatever in the newer manga,
Mm.
whatever
That was
it's
blue?
called. He absorbed that. I don't know. Go read it. Fuck. Like
No, what color was his what color was he?
in the anime, he was blue, and then Blue Evolution was just even more blue. I know you know what it was. Shut
And the
up.
manga is black and white. In case
Yeah.
you're
Yeah. What the?
wondering.
Yeah, I mean there.
No, but Tiki. So who do you go to then, Tiki, for reviews and everything?
Well, like same as you guys. Like I go to different ones. Lately, I've been liking the GamerX where he does the, before you buy.
Oh, okay, I like him.
Oh,
videos.
that
I like
yeah. I
it.
didn't know
like
that was called GamerX. Yeah, the before you buy guy. I like that.
Yeah, I like his. I don't know. A game recently that I looked at was Biomutant.
Okay.
I've been playing a lot of that. It's really fun, by the way.
You actually bought that?
Bought that game?
Yeah,
That's weird. Wow.
yeah. I
That's
don't,
weird.
it looked pretty cool, and
Hey,
I don't know.
Let's Go game?
Hey.
It's like a mix between like, kind of like you go capture outposts like Far Cry, and you make guns and stuff. Like
As a
I
rat?
don't know. It has
Somebody force you to buy that?
Like a
No,
rat or
no,
a
I-
ferret or something.
Did your girlfriend
Yeah,
tell you to
you-
buy
you
that?
could-
Is that where this came
you
from?
can. No. I looked at it. I'm like, shit, this game looks cool. No, you play as like you can like fuse your face and stuff, make a different DNA. Like you can look like a derpy ass rat, or like a derpy ass squirrel, or
Can-
something like
can
that.
you
It's
just look
pretty
like a
cool.
human being?
Link, jeez.
Oh no, you can't be a human.
See, that's where I get thrown off of it. I don't want to play as some beast thing.
Can I look like
Yeah,
Garfield?
Play as like yeah, you can be Garfield. You can make your fur orange, and then you can have
Rats
that
are
same
cool.
kind of design.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like I can't get behind playing as a rat cat thing, but
Yeah, neither can I.
that's
Oh,
just
it's
one of the
pretty
things
cool,
where
like-
you watch the reviews and it kind of hopes you.
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
Ratchet
really-
Ratchet
Clank.
and Clank. What
He's
is
a,
Ratchet?
a Lumbax.
He's a Wombat. Oh yeah.
I can
So,
get
like-
I can get on board
You
playing.
okay with that though?
Well, no. I agree with Peps. I can get on board playing like a creature thing if it's a cartoony game like that. But this one looks like it takes itself seriously. I can't do that.
No, I mean it has like the cartoons thing where it goes like kapow or kapoo, and it has like that freaking caption on when you like attack someone.
Yeah.
It has that on there. The game is kind of funny. It's not super serious.
What happened
then
here? You used to play such more mature games. What's
Honestly, this game it's like I'm playing Far Cry.
what's
It's
going
like,
on in your head? You
Go
okay?
and capture outposts, and then so yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'll check it out. I'll be see if how low it is on Black Friday.
Yeah,
have
yeah.
time.
It'll be a Black Friday buy for me.
It'll be
But
cool though.
what did IGN give it? That's what really matters.
IGN gave it a. I don't know.
You know. You didn't look it up?
I thought you were a
bought it?
fan of the game. They were going to give us a sponsorship.
If
and
you look like
everything.
GamerX,
You
He's
want to
looking
check
it up right
before you
now.
bought it?
he's looking it up right now.
You know who else does some good like honest game reviews and whatnot? Alana Pierce. She does great game reviews.
Hmm.
Yeah. I've watched some of
yeah.
hers. Hers are pretty non-biased, and then I like her playthroughs where she'll be reviewing the game in the process. Well, that's another thing. I watch a lot of playthroughs as my review. You know what I mean? Not just like a little 5-minute review, but I watch like the person playing 35 minutes of this game, and then I kind of make more of a justified decision off that too.
Yeah, I watch a lot of gameplay as well.
It looks fun. I'll get it.
That's the way to go. Oh, so IGN gave the game a 6 out of 10.
Wow. Wasting
So
money on that trash.
You
thing.
You
bought
know,
that?
yeah, come on.
Is that
I-
what your standard is?
IGN is
Like, "Oh, it's a 6,
obviously-
I'm good."
IGN's obviously such a credible reviewer, so I mean, everybody knows whatever they say is right. Demon Slayer sucked. I don't even have any Demon Slayer stuff around me because it sucks so much.
Demon Slayer's trash.
Yeah,
What?
I think I've already went off about how much I hate Demon Slayer. So
yeah, exactly. I've already went off about how much I don't like Rengoku. You know, just doesn't make sense.
What was that?
What are you talking about? Let's get to the next topic. So my question is, why are all of the how do I put this? they're the co-op games. They will be 4 players, and now all of a sudden they're starting to become 3.
Oh, so
Why
that's
is that?
your topic is why do game developers hate even numbers?
Yes, why do they hate the 4th player? I mean, like, I could understand if there was an influx of relationships of 2 people with 1 extra person. 3 Xboxes make it work, I guess. But no, they just decided to, I don't know, cut the last person off and either have him fend for himself or find new friends.
Yeah, I think that's it kind of goes along the lines of like the death of couch co-op, but like this is more of just plain online co-op. It kind of sucks when you're playing a game that you're actually enjoying, and then your 4th friend joins, and you actually like spending time with that friend, and then you're just like, oh, my bad, bro, we're full.
Kinda like Apex.
Yeah, and to mention games that are like this is like
When you have like a
Apex
friend
and
who joins and he doesn't play the game usually,
Point to the
Yeah.
wrong person.
kicks out the 3rd player.
I don't know who you're talking to or who you're pointing to.
There you go. That's better.
This guy?
A little bit to the left. Yeah, there you go.
That guy?
Oh, see, I already had a
Him?
3rd player both
Yeah.
times. I was
Who's
like,
Tiki
oh,
Milk?
okay.
Is Tiki
doesn't
Milk
even
this
play
way?
it.
Or this way?
Oh, Tiki Milk for me is right here.
Tiki
Tiki
Milk.
Milk for me is right here.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
here.
it's
Milk
right
for me is right here.
What?
Yeah, well, yeah.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Well,
about.
Third,
And
I don't know
it's
what
the
you're
odd
talking about.
number. I don't know why they designed the odd number thing.
was it maybe like too much stress on the game to have one more person in your instance?
A little too chaotic, I guess. You can kind of tell that it would have been a little too chaotic to have 4-man teams.
No, man. On Apex, it would have just been fine as long as you continuously play and adapt to 4 players in your group. I think it would be fine. There's isn't there like 4 people on COD?
Or like PUBG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
COD.
There you go. See, and they play just fine. But there's games like Anthem and Apex and what's the other
Destiny.
Destiny, and then what's the other one that
EA
wants to be like
games.
Destiny? The one that just came out,
Outriders.
Outriders. What's that?
Wonder-
Yeah, I
Was
don't
Revenant,
know.
4 players.
Revenant was 3.
Ashes.
That was 3.
Is that was a 3-player one.
Yeah, that was 3.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can say Destiny probably popularized
The 3-player
3-player
co-op. Oh, they did for sure because before that it was 4-player online co-op
That's
everywhere.
probably why.
But
Yeah,
then
because
Destiny
you
did
have
it.
one friend.
Sometimes they had even more, but
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
why'd they choose to go down? My thing is like games like Battle Royales. What the fuck was the point for them to go down to 3? Like, who cares?
People
what I mean?
from Destiny cut off their 4th friend. They're like, let's just make it 3 because they don't have 4 friends no more.
Well, how much of a strain is it to make a 4-player co-op game? That's what I want to know. Because there's got to be
See,
a
I think they're becoming lazy about it because, like, if you look at what they're doing, instead of making a 4th class, which would be more money, of course it would be. They're just cutting off that 4th person.
well, maybe they're. I think making the 4th class isn't like really a money issue, but maybe a content issue, where it's like
Yeah.
if they have 4
Yeah.
classes right away, it just takes more time to develop more subclasses for those classes. So that if you have the
And-
3 classes, less time, and then you can introduce another class later on.
I mean, in Destiny's sake, is pretty much their archetypes are warrior, mage, and rogue. If you look at their classes, that's pretty much what they are.
Yeah.
The basic RPG. That's pretty much most RPGs is just
Wait a
warrior,
second.
rogue, and mage.
Hold up. But then they're leaving out healer and tank, so everything needs to be 5-player co-op.
But I mean, a healer is kind of like a subclass of just mage, and the tank's a subclass of the warrior. So it's pretty much from
A
everything.
tank is
the top
tank is not
tank.
tank is not a warrior subclass. A tank is a tank, and a DPS
Tank
is a warrior.
tank.
In terms of
Yeah,
top
tank is a
level,
tank.
before it branches down, your warriors, your sword and board, they use all the martial weapons.
Well, in this you're talking about D&D standards, but I'm talking about if you go play an
Mhm.
MMO right now, the warrior guy is going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
your
In
DPS.
MMO.
Yeah, and that's RPG standards. So
Mhm.
if you're talking about RPG standards, then everybody should have at least 4 players: a
I'm
healer,
thinking-
a tank, a deeps. Oh shit. So maybe it's just 3. Maybe it's just the 3.
Yeah, damage, healer, tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
damage healer tank.
That's Overwatch.
Yeah. But I mean, Destiny doesn't have that. Destiny has damage, mage,
Damage.
and
Pretty
damage.
much all are just damage.
Oh yeah, But like if you were saying you put them in the archetypes, you got mage, not a tank because that guy's not a tank. He's just a damage guy, and then the other guy's just a damage guy. So it's mage and 2 physical DPSs.
But I mean,
I do
they're
want to bring to the attention of you guys some decent, maybe 4-player co-op games.
They probably
That
have
was
God, if
just-
you say Conqueror's Blade.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the chat right now if you say
Oh,
Conqueror's
well, I
Blade.
guess we're screwing up
I'm
then.
gonna close the
No,
channel.
No, Castle Crashers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Castle Crashers. I enjoyed that one. It was pretty decent.
I've been trying to bring that back.
Well, didn't they remaster it for like the newer consoles like a while back, long while back?
Yeah, a long time ago, but nothing else was changed to it, I don't think, was it?
No,
If
because
they
you
made
can't.
a second one, it probably would have worked out instead
Yeah.
of just remastering.
I
it
can't.
twice.
We tried to go back and play the remaster thing. It was just boring, man. Once you play through that game like a couple times, it's over.
You
Yeah,
overplay
already
it.
like unlock all the characters. That's all you can do. Unlock a character, beat the game with that character.
Maybe if they did a cross save thing, like you can go on any console and have your leveled up characters or whatever.
Well, I mean that still wouldn't even make it fun though, because again, it's just the
Yeah.
same game. They need another one. That was a funny game. That was pretty hilarious.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that company, the developers who did that?
Who did that?
Undergrounds?
I don't even know. Was that Undergrounds?
Kind of like the Newgrounds.
Newgrounds? Was that Newgrounds?
And then they just stopped. Yeah, whatever their game development thing is. Because they made Alien Hominid 2 or something.
Well, they like started off as like a just a little free gaming site.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
remember going like in high school, going on a computer and looking up Newgrounds.
I remember doing that in like
Yeah.
elementary school in computer lab.
I guess we fought all the Stick Fighter games, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then there was
those.
that one Mario game where Mario had like guns. And you would just freaking that
Or
was
that
a
one-
hilarious game.
Where you're a guy with a
Fun
skull on your head, and you go around and you just have a shotgun and you're
Ah,
going
like
in the
that.
office killing
That was
people.
pretty cool.
Oh
I
Jesus!
never played that one.
Oh, you know what? I know what you're talking about. I know what
Played
you're
that.
talking about. Yeah, I played that
Yeah.
too because it was on the news. It was on the news.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chainsaw and a shotgun.
Yeah.
you know the news.
Dude,
The news never thinks things through. They show these things. They're like, you need to keep these games away from your kids. It's like that's gonna make the kid go to that game because you just showed it all over national
Awesome,
television.
what?
Yeah.
Didn't
In
know
an
about
office with a shotgun.
it.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't wait to go to computer lab today, mommy. I'm gonna go
I
kill
play
people in the
simple
office.
games. I'm a simple man. I just play Toss the Turtle.
And I used to play another one where it was like these faceless martial artists, and you would go up against each other and fight. They were kind of like stick figures, but they were a little bit more detailed. They just didn't have faces.
Remember when Stick Figures like the pinnacle of action games?
Oh my god.
Yep. Stick Wars.
Stick Wars, I like
Stick
the
Wars 2.
dual guns and stuff. It's like all badass
Mhm.
looking. It's a stick figure.
You remember when Xbox games were actually came out on time, like, and they actually were fun online, kind of like Halo 2 and Mech Assault.
Doritos Crash Course.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah.
Now that was a
Doritos,
pinnacle
can we
of
get a
arcade gaming.
sponsorship?
Game.
Yeah, we need.
When
a
are they gonna bring back
sponsorship for
Crash
this.
Course 2? Bring it back, you cowards.
Actually, Doritos Crash Course, or Doritos in general, you guys should make a fucking battle royale called Doritos Crash Course Battle Royale. And you could just play as every Doritos Crash Course character, the T-Rex, the cars.
If freaking Tetris can make a battle royale, anybody can.
Yeah. It's the new rage nowadays.
They just need a new game mode. What do you think the new game mode will be?
Like the
Like-
new to take over the battle royale spot. That's hard, man.
Maybe. I don't know. I think battle royale might be. Everything else is kind of done.
Like
Yeah, it's
PvP.
true. I do like killing
PvE.
each other too. I'm the last one, so it's
The Halo Infinite doing
legit.
that.
Basically just add AI to the game and make it so there's like computers running around the map while you're
Oh, like a PvP PvE. Didn't Hunt
Yeah.
Showdown do that? And they just did it like that game's fun. It's just so blocky. Yeah,
Don't MMOs to a
blocky.
degree do that?
yeah, MMOs to
Oh,
agree
yeah.
as well do that.
Mhm.
Mm.
Sometimes a lot of battle royales don't do that.
like COD. They added zombies. I
Just
think it was
to the map randomly.
But only a
I think
portion
it
of
was
the
Black
map.
Ops. It was the Black Ops battle royale that added zombies to the map.
You
Go
have
to
to
that
be in
certain
the right
map.
area.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I thought they're gonna be like roaming everywhere, and you have to like Left 4 Dead it and like run away from them and all that crap.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I
Who
don't-
knows? Maybe when Halo Infinite comes out, it's probably just gonna be a 3-player co-op game.
Oh
When-
man. Why? Why would you say that? It hurts.
I will be upset if Halo Infinite goes along the lines of dropping the 4th player in the co-op, because Halo kind of started with 4-player co-op.
Mhm.
So I don't see
Oh.
why they would. Well, they could drop it, and to Blizz's, back to Blizz's topic. I have no idea why they dropped the 4th player. I have no clue. I couldn't really tell you, other than maybe that it's a more of a creative hassle to include 4th classes or something like that. But in terms of like Halo, like shooter co-ops that are just normal FPS shooters, it doesn't make sense why they go down to 3. It's like you don't have classes, you don't have to do anything. All you got to do is just make another character on the screen that's a different color than the other guy. That's it. So
And I think you're right about the content thing, but I still think it's along the lines of them being lazy. Because yes, it is something that can be released. It pretty much, instead of them making one now, they just release it later, so you can use microtransactions to get it.
what
Which-
is upsetting is when they release a new class later, and then you're like, cool, maybe they'll add 4-player co-op for this new class. And they're like, nah, that's not gonna
They
happen.
ain't never gonna add it.
But I mean, at least in Destiny's, I won't say defenses, they do have opportunities to play with 4 players or 6 players and stuff. Unlike some other games where you're just locked at 3 no matter what you do. At least Destiny offers the option
Yeah, you could play like a
to do
raid or
6-player
something.
in the
And,
raid.
yeah, you could do extended player groups like that.
Mhm.
Even MMOs, like the standard MMO party is like 4 players. So if MMOs moved it down to 3 players, it would suck. That's because the standard MMO build is 2 DPS, a healer, and a tank. So it makes
Yeah.
sense to have 4 players almost anywhere. But
Mhm.
Halo
Mhm.
Infinite better be 4 players, because we're doing a Halo Infinite live stream on midnight release, and we're playing it until we beat it. So it better be
Holy.
freaking 4, at least.
But we got a problem though.
You get some more MAW energy.
There's 5 of us here.
Ajon,
paper, scissors.
laters, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Look, Ajon will probably already have played it. Like,
I don't know who I'm pointing at.
Right now you're pointing at Tiki
Oh, then-
online. Tiki's like, no way, bro.
no. We basically gotta have these two, right? Because they're the biggest
Mhm.
Halo fans in this chat. We gotta have this guy,
1v1.
and then you're the optional. Like so.
Who, me?
No. I'm pointing to Blizz on my
To
screen.
me, I'm the optional on my
Yeah.
screen.
Oh, okay.
Shows you're pointing at him now. That sounds right.
Way up there.
He's all like, yeah.
Well,
Say,
no.
Ouch.
I mean, the my footage is gonna go on the video, so that is the optional.
Because, I mean, me and X are veterans of playing Halo Legendary.
Oh,
Halo Reach
God.
Legendary from launch. So we have the endurance.
Yeah, and we were the only 2 to make it through the Resident Evil fucking live stream, so that was killer, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, didn't me and you and AZ Bravo play Halo Reach until we beat it on
I think it
midnight
was
release?
just me and you. I think Bravo must have been there for a little, but I think it was just me and you who made it
I don't think
through
he's
to the
even
end.
beat Halo, has he?
No. Bravo made it to the end because he stayed the night at my house that night.
I knew how to speed run every map.
You're just not good at Halo anymore because you're too busy playing fucking Biomutant.
Yeah, that's taking up most of my time and my skill.
God.
Just pretend Master Chief is a cat thing and you'll be fine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta start playing more of that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened to 4-player co-op. If anybody watching or listening on anywhere you can get your podcast, because we're on iTunes, Spotify, we're anywhere you can get your podcast. But if you're listening or watching, let us know what you think about where the heck the 4th player in the co-op games went, because we would like it back. I don't like odd numbers. I think it's stupid.
Even though we're an odd number group here right now.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, somebody. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm back.
And
I just
moving
wanna
into
know,
hold on.
I just want to know what you guys plan on, like how you gonna stay up the entire time. Like that campaign could be like 20 hours long or something like that.
When we agreed that we were gonna do like side stuff, right? Because as far as we know right now, Halo Infinite's more of like Halo meets Far Cry, where there's like bases and stuff that you go around the map, and there's like side quests. So we agreed that we're gonna try and do as many side shit as we can, right?
Oh, 100% lore playthrough
Oh
guaranteed.
god, he says that with every fucking thing, but
Gonna run through.
All the lore, all the codex entries, everything. 1,000 gamer score.
you have to make a pact right now that is a serious thing. Because I will do it. I'll do it. But you got to basically tell me right now that this is what we're gonna do, so that we can.
Pinky promise.
Yeah, but there's missables. We might miss them, so I don't know. We can't
Yeah, I mean,
chance it.
how about this? We do as many side quests as we possibly can. We'll do as much lore as we possibly can. I doubt there's going to be any guides on how to do that kind of shit. So but-
pretty much the first half of the game we'll do all exploration, then the second half we're all just going to be trying to get through every main story beat.
And everything the fuck down.
yeah, and I am excited for Halo. To answer Subi's question, though, how are we going to stay up? And it's kind of moving into the topic that he wanted to talk about, which was the evolution of energy
I'm really
drinks.
curious. I'm curious about what you guys used back then to like keep you going through like any game all nighter kind of thing. Energy
Nothing.
drink, crazy
Well-
good soda.
I could say this. What I use right now, and it's a perfect time to talk about it, is our sponsor, MAW Energy. So
What?
this is what I'm going to be using on our awesome
Ooh,
100% completion,
dude.
playthrough of Halo Infinite is MAW Energy.
Holy hell, where'd you get that?
I got it from our referral link down in the description.
I know what happens when you drink that.
Oh yeah. Click down in the description, use our referral link, and help us because we're poor. So drink more MAW Energy, the official drink of Halo. See, even Master Chief is here and he supports. Drink more MAW.
Mall's great.
Well, thanks
Drink
for that.
MAW Energy.
I had to break the silence.
No, but it is actually a pretty good drink. Would it keep you up for the I don't know, excessive? How long did the stream last for Resident Evil?
I think we'd be drinking that all night.
15 hours?
9 to 6:30,
Yeah, and
So
I'm
about
almost positive
9.5
that
hours.
Halo's gonna be longer because of the side stuff that we're gonna be doing for that stream. So I don't know if this will keep you up that full, probably 12-hour freaking stream that we're gonna be doing.
Watch it. It's gonna be doing wines of it.
Yeah,
I
just
think it's crazy that we've adapted to that level of kind of energy now. It's almost like a pre-workout, but for our brain.
yeah. So yeah,
Like-
on Subi's topic, to answer your first question, I didn't drink anything back in the day. I just had the ability to stay up. So, and I didn't get tired. So you could stay up till 3, 4 in the morning. Even Tiki and I, one time when we had to have been in junior high or something, we stayed up till like 2 p.m. the next day.
Yeah, 2 p.m.
Yeah, and we were snorting sugar.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we did to advance
Yeah,
our
straight sugar. Straight sugar.
yeah, just straight sugar.
Pizza
was-
and sugar.
Yeah, pizza, sugar. We were
I
up
was more of a-
forever.
I was specifically a green monster person. Drank like 3 of those in a row.
Good lord, how did you
What's
not
that
die?
face, Blizz? Huh? What's that face?
He doesn't like energy drinks. No, I think energy drinks have came a long way. I'm trying to think of like the first really popular one. Was it Red Bull? Was really what was popular?
Red Bull,
Or-
I think, was the first one that entered the market.
yeah, but it wasn't that popularity with I don't want to say gamers because gaming wasn't even really popular back then, but that more
Nope.
extreme kind of energy. That
Extreme
Mm.
sports and stuff. That's what I
Yeah.
was more famous with.
I like
Yeah, and then
Monster.
and then Monster and Rockstar kind of joined the crew, and they went from these like really disgusting, at least to me, they just tasted like crap. They went from this disgusting drink that was, I guess, it was an energy drink. It was just full of sugar, to stuff that actually has vitamins, nutrients, and it's more like a pre-workout, but it's like more of like a nootropic than a pre-workout.
Mm.
I mean, like today's drinks, like MAW.
Yeah, it evolved into stuff like MAW and stuff like Game Fuel. I don't know if there's any more. Or
I always dreamed of that. I'm
Game
really
Fuel and
happy
G
that
Fuel.
companies like that did that. just because pre-workouts are always super tasty, but you can't drink those and like do a normal activity. You'd be tweaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MAW's like perfect just for your mentality and focus.
I don't know if
I
it does.
typically avoid them.
I don't know if it does anything for my focus to, drinking these. I know that a lot of them say that they have some kind of mental fortitude thing in here where it's like a nootropic, but I don't know. I think if I'm going to get a nootropic kind of pill or supplement to help me focus better, I'd get whatever the heck that pill was that Joe Rogan said to use. Yeah, I think he's on it like all the time. That's probably what I'd get. Yeah, I don't know what I don't even think it's called that. It's called something else. I'd have to go watch his show again, but yeah, whatever he's suggesting, I'd probably do that. I feel like that might work, but nootropics don't really work on me too much. And I like nowadays that energy drinks evolved more into like a gamer thing, really. Like you got G Fuel, you got Game Fuel, you got MAW, and they all just kind of jumped into that community.
That's what it's called. It's on it.
On it.
Brain.
There you go, Alpha Brain on it.
Yeah, so would you probably say that Mountain Dew is probably the first one to kind of, I mean, all it was a glorified Mountain Dew, but they had their Game Fuel when Halo 3 came out.
It did have more caffeine, though, because I read the cans.
Yeah, it did have more caffeine.
30 milligrams more than your normal Mountain Dew. I was like, why am I always more hyper when I drink more of these?
those drinks back then, though, like energy drinks and stuff, I think to them it was just, let's put caffeine in it and sugar in it, and that'll help you stay up. Like nobody actually came up with good formulas that have, like I said, vitamins, nutrients, other natural ways for you to stay up. Well, I think they're natural. I mean, I'm just gonna trust them here, but
so they say.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust them here.
There's no sugar in those, so.
Yeah, there's no sugar in a lot of these things.
I don't know. I typically avoid energy drinks because they do nothing for me except just make my heart rate increase.
Yeah, see,
I'm still tired of shit.
I have like a heart condition where my heart's like slower than usual. So these energy drinks could probably kill me or something, maybe. But that's why I drink them. So MAW Energy.
Yeah, I've cut back a lot on energy.
Only like one a day.
Yeah,
one a day.
I've cut back.
Red Bull and I don't know.
Drink really any for gaming. If anything, I would just get coffee.
Well, I like coffee. Coffee's the old school way. I mean, I got mugs here, so I drink coffee sometimes when I want to stay up. But I don't know.
I don't really drink anything like that. I don't drink coffee nor energy drinks.
The only drinks I drink is, the heck is it called? Amino Energy. I drink a lot of Amino Energy. I drink probably about 2 of those a day for maybe 3-4 days out of the week, because I do this weird shift at my normal job where I do 2 nights, then I have a break, and then I do an early morning day shift. And I like to go to the gym as well, so those help me kind of stay up and get through that. Like every time I go to the gym here with Paps, he's probably curious how I've been up for 20 plus hours, and I'm going to the gym and I'm just trying to go as hard as possible. Sometimes I'm even dying. So, yeah.
I wish I didn't have such a high tolerance for energy drinks. Otherwise, I'd just be a tea person. Just drink green teas and stuff.
You could probably just get like an IV and just direct inject it into it. So yeah, I mean,
set it up right so that way you don't get an infection.
Maybe get some Dorito dust in there.
Done this before.
What?
Definitely.
It's an infection.
Put all on the top.
So I've never inserted an IV, Blizz, but
what are you doing, Blizz? Were you inserting your own IVs?
Only if it has saline attached to it.
Okay. So what's your favorite gaming drink then, Subi? Because you got like a whole plethora back there. What's your favorite? The only right answer is MAW Energy. So anyways, drink more of this.
I was about to grab like one of the 7 MAW Energies I have up here.
Those cases in the background with the light, that's all MAW Energy.
And honestly, this chair doesn't even have wheels into it. I have it sitting on just a bunch of MAW Energies that I've used.
Actually, if you turn this thing sideways, it kind of might make a pretty good wheel. It looks like a computer chair wheel. It's about the same shape, a little bit bigger than one.
Put a picture up later of the chair and MAW Energies. It'll show you.
Turn your chair into a racing chair.
Here.
I don't know what happened to energy drinks to adapt to more pre-workout kind of formula. Do you know, Subi?
It's just to help, like, go into like the gaming crowd, kind of.
Yeah, because they weren't really in the gaming crowd. I want to say the only thing that was incredibly in the gaming crowd was Monster and Game Fuel, Mountain Dew Game Fuel when it came out. Like there was nothing.
It was mainly Game
Red
Fuel, and we
Bull.
all waited like every 2 years or so for a Halo game to come out, just so that they can bring back Game Fuel.
Yeah, so they can bring back the good
Well,
Game Fuel.
Well, I think like the powder and everything, it started off with like weightlifting, right?
Well, yeah,
a
but
lot of
with
weightlifting
pre-workouts, but the fact that that carried over into gaming, maybe it was because more and more gamers nowadays are, going to the gym. More and more gamers nowadays are getting active outside of gaming.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Well, I mean, more of them are. There's
A lot
generally,
of the MLG pros, they're not fat, really.
yeah,
Like extra skinny, really.
yeah. I mean, you look
Yeah,
at
because they have an image.
that's true. They do have an image, and at the same time, you could even argue that some of them were never gamers. You know what I mean? You could argue that. I'm not saying that all of them were never gamers, but there's probably a good portion of them that were just normal guys that didn't get into the gaming, but they got into gaming because it was probably easy for them, and with their amazing image and everything, that only boosted it. I mean, I guess you could argue that.
Probably picked up Halo or StarCraft and went, holy shit, I'm pretty good. And went to a few local tournaments like, damn, I'm really good. And they just kept going, and here they are, MLG players.
Yeah, just by intimidating everybody by showing up with their swole arms and everything. That's what happened to these two down here. They went to a local tournament and they ate shit by a bunch of Brolic dudes.
Wait, they weren't Brolook.
I mean, I saw that
Was
one
it-
picture of that one guy. He looked just like my man crush Henry
No.
Cavill.
It was like two skinny Asian dudes.
You saying
They
Asians
weren't
can't be
Asian.
Brolic?
Well, I
No,
guess
they
they're-
weren't Brolook though.
I'm like
They were noodle
I'm
arms.
I'm like kind of Asian. So
Well, you're
and
able to tell they never stopped playing Halo 3 specifically.
honestly, that's I hate to shit on like pro gaming and stuff, and I'm not trying to shit on it. It takes a lot of time, but that's what it takes to be better at it. Time, consistency, just like anything.
Mhm.
So it's like you don't have to be born a professional gamer. You can be a professional gamer if you literally dedicate the time to constantly play it, to constantly train yourself.
Mhm. That's what
So-
I do when I have a kid.
This dude right here used to be like that, but I don't know what the heck happened. I was so proud of him.
Yeah, when I have a kid, I'm just gonna stop and control him in his or her hand. Say, "This is your game you're gonna play," and let them ride at the fame.
And
Exactly.
you're not only going to slap a controller in their hand, but you're going to slap this into their baby formula. So
Oh, of course. Oh yeah, of course.
That's the baby powder.
And then
Yeah.
have the mom drink it so that way it passes through the breast milk. That way it's just constant MAW energy all the time.
So
the vitamins.
speaking of like
All from the teats.
on the topic of drinks like these, do you even think these are necessary though? Like, do you think if these weren't in the gaming community, would it make much of a difference? Would anybody really care?
Probably
don't
not.
think
I think these are
we
just
need
glorified
it, but
sponsorships for people.
it sure does kind of help.
I
drink
mean-
sometimes when I really need like the extra kick in a certain game, it really helps my aim out actually pretty good.
I don't know. I don't even
Oh, like
believe
you
that,
have-
but like,
If I drink
people-
it, and you see me on Apex, I'm like tweaking out and doing pretty good.
yeah,
Might
but
as well
the,
just get Adderall.
They
you,
got you
yeah,
tweaking
there you go.
out.
Might as well just do
He's
drugs.
Like my aim, it's impeccable. Ah,
Yeah.
No, but the same could be said. You could just drink fucking coffee and get the same
Nah.
effects for this. You know, coffee is literally a more.
Coffee sends me to the bathroom.
Get a
This
Dutch
sends me
Bros
to the bathroom.
sponsorship.
Feels me good.
Imagine after this, coffee just blows up in the gaming community, and MLG is now all sponsored by like Folgers and Starbucks,
Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros sponsorships.
shit, gaming coffee sounds like a great idea.
All right, let's make it.
Well, you-
Like sweet, yeah. That's
Let's
you
make
know,
it
like,
gaming
coffee.
coffee.
Halo
Casual
3,
gamer
the
coffee.
Halo 3 tournament was
Don't put
sponsored
this
by
up. We need to cut this
Dude.
part out.
Halo 3 sponsorship was the Halo 3 tournament was sponsored by Dr. Pepper. Back
That has
Yeah.
nothing to do with coffee. We're talking
But
about
But I'm just
coffee here.
saying, like,
Oh,
I
I'm
mean,
just
I'm
kidding.
saying it's possible.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's
Dr.
possible.
Dr. Pepper was big.
Well, I
but
could see a soda
they have
being
to
a
have
sponsor.
brand of coffee.
I say we just make our own coffee gamer brand.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have to
Dunkin'
go to
Donuts.
the jungle and go find our own bean.
Speaking of coffee, go buy Neep's Gaming Coffee. It's actually pretty good. Just saying.
Bean coffee.
We'll forge our own bean.
We'll
With a lot
forge our
more
own bean.
caffeine in it.
We'll call it Dunkin'
On the
Noobs.
package, you'll say
instead of-
strong I am. Forge I can.
Dunkin'
Say
Noobs.
Dunkin' Noobs.
Oh shit.
Instead of Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, but we're not
I'll
like,
take that.
There we go.
despite our name, people out there, we're not actually noobs at games, and we're not actually casuals. Like, we get hardcore into games. It just depends what game it is.
Semi-pro.
No, I'm pretty
semi-pro
trash.
Casuals.
Casual coffee.
Pretty trash. Well, this guy's actually not that bad at when he actually tries.
I don't play
Not a team
competitive
player.
games.
Not a team player.
Hey, we used to do better on Halo when we didn't try. So
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
We
yeah.
be tearing people up when we weren't trying.
when we weren't trying and we were just dicking around and like going to the other enemy team and bringing them to our flag or something, or we used to
Halo's
just
like the only game you can
smack
mess
down on
around
people.
Is that Fiesta capture the flag?
Oh,
Halo
the
4?
2 points.
Oh,
The
Husky
one
Raid.
one's Husky Raid. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Husky Raid.
Oh, we tried. That's like the only time we tried is Husky Raid.
We
You
lost.
would defend and I'd go attack.
We lost.
We only lost like twice.
No, we lost
What-
3
what-
games. We lost
Oh,
3
three.
games out of like 47 games because we played it for hours, just hours in a row, and we were getting
got
so
the
pissed
strats.
off at people. Like we were actually being like
Tryhards.
tryhards and everything. And then I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why are we trying? This is Husky Raid. But I was
Spawning
like,
with different weapons each time. Like,
Yeah,
why are we trying?
we're spawning with like rocket launchers and stuff, and we're getting pissed that we got killed and we're tryharding it up. It was probably because we were just so full of MAW energy, but
That's Husky Raid.
I miss Husky Raid. I miss Halo days like that.
Mhm.
Oh, so we're all hoping Halo Infinite brings us all back.
Yeah,
Halo
it will.
Infinite, I
They're gonna solve the
343. You better bring that community of Halo loving people back because now Halo 5 just, yeah.
It won't. We've been hoping that with like Horde mode with Gears. We keep hoping that the next Horde mode is gonna be like the same one that brings us back, and it's still
Like Horde mode from
Gears.
3.
3 was just too good.
It never pulled me in after at all.
Mhm.
So, I guess for back to Subi's topic, it's according to his review and everything, these pre-workout / energy drinks work. So for anybody out there that does drink them, I don't think they're that necessary in my opinion. I don't think they really work, at least for me. I know whatever energy drink, amino energy that you get from the gas station works better than stuff like powder drinks and pre-workouts, at least for me.
Not MAW Energy though.
No, MAW energy always works, no matter what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, MAW energy always works. But I don't see
I
the
got my
big
Diamond and Apex.
I don't see the big appeal for it. But I think it is very interesting to watch to be able to grow up and watch that evolution of everything going from this disgusting Monster or Red Bull in a can to let's put it in
Those
pre-workouts.
Those kind of make me just fall asleep early.
There's too much crash in those, and a lot of these don't have any crash anymore. Like I said, maybe it was from more gamers kind of getting physical and doing physical activities. Maybe that's the reason why they took on the formula of pre-workouts.
And I do know these don't give you a physical energy, because I've done like physical things after drinking like a gamer energy drink, and it just doesn't kick me up the same. I actually get kind of more sleepy if I'm trying to work out or something like that.
Yeah, I've tried it. I have some pre-workout powder like C4, and from that, when I'm doing physical work, it's like I get the jitters and I really want to just keep moving.
Yeah.
Compared to when I've tried G Fuel, it's just like mentally, I feel better.
I'm
not
saying it's
sleepy.
I feel a
So-
difference,
so hold
it's
up-
all in my
hold up
head,
here.
Like it makes me.
What you're
Pay
trying to
attention
say
more.
is that you two, when you guys drink game fuel, your mental capacity increases, your focus increases, your alertness
Yeah.
increases. So maybe it only works on people with a lower intellect.
Yeah, 'cause it didn't work on me, man.
Oh, ha 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 ha.
Hey,
I don't know,
his
man.
hair, his brain.
Maybe
1v1
maybe
me.
1v1 you, Tiki. I can already tell
1v1
you.
me.
I can already tell you who's gonna win this if Subi 1v1s you, and it's gonna be Subi because he's over here on my screen.
You're pointing at me. Thank you.
Is that Subi? Is that Subi on your screen?
I'm already gonna win.
CB on my screen.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be Subi. All right, you don't play enough of that. You're not try hard enough anymore.
Enough of what?
Of Halo and shit.
Get on Halo, son.
Okay, get on Halo.
You're not trying
All
hard
right,
enough.
we're going right now.
We'll do it.
All right, we're gonna have a casual gamers tournament.
Yeah, casual gamer tournament. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should film that one day, and we should see how Subi just wastes Tiki.
Okay. See ya.
One person will be on MAW Energy, the other person will be on like Game Fuel or something like that. G Fuel.
Yeah.
And then
We'll
and then
see which
the
one's the better
background
energy drink.
the background commentators will be us, and whichever one's more hyper we'll all be on a separate drink as well. It'll just be
Someone's gonna be on Monster, then someone else is gonna be on a Red Bull. Or someone else is on G2.
I'll be on Bang.
Actually, I got this.
Red line.
Blizz will be on coffee, so we could see
Yeah.
the effects of coffee compared to the top line products drinks. That's what we
Coffee's
should
just
do.
Gonna go.
There we go. We'll all get in Halo. Everyone will have, Blizz will have like 2 cups of coffee. Everyone else will have like a can or like a equivalent drink.
So
for
I'll
energy
down
drink.
about half of this. No, I mean, look,
No.
like you look at the scoops of this thing. It's very tiny. Whoever gets this, I recommend not to do just one scoop because it's this little tiny. It doesn't work. Do at least
that?
3 scoops. It says 3 scoops is.
How many
Uh,
ounces? Is it
it's-
8 ounces?
I don't
12?
even know. I just
7?
know it gets everywhere. God, it's so blue.
Wait, Tiki, what were you drinking right there?
This is 2.9 ounces.
Nope.
Of thing.
Delicious, dog.
Take another drink real quick, Tiki.
Is it parched? Is it
Oh, be damned.
parching that thirst?
He just needs a
Local
tiki
wine.
statue and it would work.
Is that just normal whole milk?
Nice.
1% all the way.
Put
Thank you
orange
very
in
much.
it?
Oh god.
You want some MAW Energy? You can put it in the milk.
2%.
Yeah, come bring some.
I don't want to get
Please
up.
no. I don't want to see
Yes.
that.
Oh, okay. We're not at that many subscribers yet.
Yeah, we need to get 1,000. Once we get
Right.
1,000,
Subscribe.
I'll drink
We
it with
all
them.
get it.
All right, so
Besides-
we're announcing it here. We're all gonna play Halo tournament, all on a different energy drink. See
Yes.
who does better.
I am down with this. So we will have a Halo tournament. Which Halo game? Let's agree on it.
3.
Halo 3.
3. We'll go with the classic.
Halo 3. All right. So Halo 3. All of us are going to be on a different energy supplement. Blizz will be on coffee. I will be on MAW Energy. I don't really want to be on MAW Energy.
Too late. I'll be on Bang.
Paps will be on MAW Energy. No, Bang will destroy you. Don't do that.
I
Paps,
know.
yeah. don't do that. Paps will be on MAW Energy.
Fuck no.
Come on.
I want to be on Bang.
Usually when I
You
drink,
want to
it's
die?
Bring it. Bring it.
All right. So Paps will be on Bang. I'll be on MAW and Amino Energy. I'll be on 2. And
They
then
diverse each other too.
Subi will be on G Fuel. Tiki, what are you gonna be on? Milk
Yeah, milk.
with sugar in it? No. What are you gonna be on?
Probably Mountain Dew.
Yeah, probably Mountain Dew.
Game Fuel
Fuel.
or Red Bull?
No, not Red Bull. I'm trying
Monster?
to. Click that. Not Monster.
Well, we have
I'll
time.
do-
Those are reserved for Vegas.
I'll just do
bars.
Mountain. I'll do Mountain Dew.
Just normal
Mountain
Mountain Dew. Yeah, we'll see how that
Yeah.
plays out, and then we'll give a good descriptive review of our experiences on that. And what I'm hallucinating
We'll give Tiki Mountain Dew and Doritos.
and milk,
Oh yeah.
That's
Let's
not
just give 'em
fair.
nacho cheese Doritos and Mountain Dew.
spicy
Whoa.
spicy nacho.
Spicy
Yeah.
nacho. There we go.
Illegal
Okay.
supplements there.
Dorito.
In the gaming tournament.
Anyways,
you're not gonna drug test me.
to kind of like go change topics here and speaking about gaming, what do you guys think of like the big conventions that they used to have, like E3 and Comic-Con and Gamescom, PAX? Where do those stand right now? Are those dead? Are they still alive? Are we going to see them make a big comeback? Or
I say we'll see a comeback by next year. Right now, I think we'll still see a digital one for the remainder of this year, but I think next year we'll see a big comeback from all conventions.
Some anime one's gonna happen this year still
yeah, but
because they're not as big.
do they even need to be in person? Because I feel like E3 doesn't need to be in person. I feel like E3 should really just continue as a digital event, because I mean it's not even open to the public, and people really don't watch. You know, when you see like IGN does their big E3 show, nobody gives two shits about that. They don't watch them at all. They wait until the previews come for the trailers and the announcements and everything, and then nobody watches the aftermath of it. I mean, I guess people watch it, but you know, the majority of people just don't care.
Yeah. I just tune in for the conferences and see all the announcements, and then outside of that, I'm
I
done.
love that.
Yeah.
I love waiting for all the trailers and stuff. I go get myself pizza or something and freaking.
Yeah, but you definitely don't tune in to watch IGN's like rosy face fat dude, you know, talk about.
No, I don't like
Yeah.
watch them talking about the game really.
Yeah,
unless
no,
it's
it's-
a really interesting game. Like
That's why I
Halo
don't
Infinite.
I don't think it should be in person. And then there's like times where they follow that reporter around and they're talking to people in the field. It's like, yeah, I don't care. E3 is literally just an event where people go to watch the announcements and everything. It's not open to the
Wow.
public, so it doesn't need to even be in person. Comic-Con, I can see how that needs to be in public.
To do it.
Yeah, like Comic-Con needs to be in public because there's booths, there's stuff that you could buy, there's interactions with the people, the actors of the shows and everything. That should be in public. I think that needs to come back as quick as possible.
And the cosplay.
Well,
Yeah, and the
isn't there
cosplay.
booths and like game demos at E3 as well when people
Yeah.
are playing them. And
Yeah,
there's
but it's
sure-
not open to the public. Those are like publishers, developers, media. It's like you can't just go to E3.
E3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think in the future, once like COVID slows down or like people get vaccinated, they're starting to allow more people into it.
No, it has been not open to the public for freaking years. E3 used to be open to the public a long time ago. This is way before COVID happened. And then and then eventually they just kind of put it down to people who were more privileged to go or privy to go.
Oh,
Yeah, E3
Yeah,
is
it's
not
kinda
is not a
more-
public event.
It's like
okay.
reviewers, content creators, and
Yeah.
like the mainstream like Twitch affiliates and stuff like that kind of go.
Yeah, like the main people. So
Mhm.
yeah, them, and they get invited to E3. So it's not a public event. So like there's really no reason why these Twitch affiliates and these YouTube content creators, the developers, the reviewers, the media people can't just do something like we're doing here. You know, set up in their building and do this. There's no reason.
Yeah, I can see E3 going away and being like a digital thing because it seems like most major players like Sony, Nintendo, and they kind of do their own thing. Like Sony's not part of this E3 this year.
Sony hasn't been part of E3 in like 2 years now. Like,
Yeah,
They,
'cause they
like,
just
all
do their
do
own
that.
thing.
That's the only thing that's annoying is they all do their own thing now. So now you have to like keep up with who's hosting when and what time. And
Mhm.
Nintendo, I thought, did it first. They pulled off like right away from everybody else.
yeah.
Mhm. 'Cause they
Yeah.
have their own treehouse events, which is separate from, I believe, E3.
Yeah, and most people like Peps is on right now. Is most big developers and stuff like that are now starting to, or even before COVID, just kind of started pulling out of E3. I mean, there's not really, again, there's just not really a point of it. Back in the day, there was, but right now, and I think with how the world changed with COVID, because I think we're going to see an increase in digital content and just a steady stay at digital content. More people really just learned how to stay inside and learned how
People
to.
are Zoom
Yeah.
calling it.
Yeah, more people learned that, or at least want to digital media like streaming and stuff for entertainment now. It's
Like-
huge.
Mhm.
Like, can I give you an example? Like, you ever watch the show Catfish?
Yeah.
They do like Zoom calls now when they're like
Yeah.
they're trying to catch a catfish and they'll just keep bugging the person and finally that
Oh, weird.
catfish will go on Zoom and be like, "Here I am," or you know,
I'm a guy.
yeah, I'm the guy that hasn't shown a
Yeah,
picture of my face for like years.
I've been wanting you for years. Can I have you? Still no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But things like Comic-Con and PAX and things, I think the stuff that's open to the public, that has the big booths, that has the actors and popular people show up and, you know, answer questions, fan questions, and it even has like stuff you can sell and buy there. I think that needs to go back in public.
But I mean, in a
That
sense,
needs to be in play
On.
a lot more often than it is, honestly.
Mhm.
Because if you think about when they do have Comic-Con and whatnot, whatever state it is, they don't shut down the city, but there's enough people down there renting out hotel rooms just to get there.
Well, they close off the streets. Like
Yeah,
even
they do
by
close
us,
off
they
the
close
streets.
off
Yeah.
any streets that connect.
It brings in a lot of revenue for the frickin' city, that's for sure, and the local
For us, there's 2
businesses.
whole buildings that they use up.
Yeah.
3 floors in each.
I remember going to BlizzCon. I didn't go to it actually. My brother-in-law had a work convention there, but his convention was the day after BlizzCon, and I remember going there, and the hotel lobby was packed. Like you
Yeah.
could barely walk; it was crowded. A day later, when we went down there, there was like 2 or 3 people inside.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
No, I used to work at the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess, and then Sony, when they reveal their new games, I think it's like called Sony Play or Sony something. It's a big event where they invite developers, more people from Sony. There's no public that goes, but it's just where they announce their new games. New IPs can be brought to the table. It's always at the Scottsdale Fairmont Princess here in Arizona, and I was at that, and the whole Fairmont was packed with what I expected people to be from the Yakuza or something. They were just it was packed, man. I remember walking around and seeing all this cool Sony gear, all this cool like game gear and stuff, and these people were getting just drunk off their minds. But after that event was gone, super quiet, peaceful, pretty. Just
Yeah.
But stuff like that is, again, that could even go to a digital event because that's not public. I did piss myself off though because there was this cool kind of soft shell Dragon Ball Z Kakarot jacket that you couldn't get anywhere else. They were only giving them out to the people who attended their meeting, and we would get this lost and found all the time, and we had stacks of lost and found stuff from that whole thing where people just left it behind because they didn't care. And I had put my name on one of the jackets, but somebody came and claimed it. I was like, shit, because I wanted it. I wanted it so bad.
On that jacket.
Oh god, I wanted that jacket more than anything at that time. I was like, it's my size. It's so cool. It says Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on it. It was cool. Can't get it anywhere else.
John Wick for that.
You would have John Wicked for that?
Yeah. Just starts going through everybody. But where's that jacket? Where's my jacket?
No, I think in terms of big events, I think if it doesn't include public interaction with the public and allowing public to come there, I don't think there's any need for you to have this big in-person event, because it's more privatized and everything. You might as well just do this digitally.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, I can see that for the E3 and more of the gaming ones, but Comic-Con, you just have to have the in-person.
Yeah,
once the vaccines are more popular, and
you have
all
to go
that.
and experience people's creativity with the cosplay, being able to get these figures that are one of a kind only at Comic-Con and sell for hundreds of dollars literally seconds after someone buys them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I usually get my artwork.
Yeah, you gotta have that experience. I don't think, and I know they're doing a digital event what is it, July?
Thing November, I thought they did something.
No,
Maybe
that's
July.
that's the in-person event. July is
Oh,
I think the
They're doing
digital event.
Con at home, Comic-Con at home, or something, what they're calling it.
Oh, I don't know how they're gonna do that. How are you gonna have all the announcements and shit happen in July, and then have an in-person event on November? Like, what is there left to announce?
It could just be like a small get-together for like maybe the booths and the cosplaying and stuff.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Well, do you
But I
think
know
that would
once it
decrease the value
does-
of anything that's sold there?
It might make it more rare.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But once they do fully go public again, probably next year, I can't imagine those ticket sales. They're
Oh,
gonna
God.
go out quick.
They're gonna disappear.
Once they go live, you go to buy it, and it's just gonna already be sold out within like seconds. Which I already think it's already like that now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like that. It was like that pre-COVID. You'd have to sit on that waiting list for hours just to get tickets to those things.
It's like only like the special privileges can kind of get in. So yeah.
Well, maybe
I one day want to go to Comic-Con.
maybe for the people who don't pay much attention and think that it's all just going to be all digital anyways, maybe that will, lower some people watching the ticket sales because they'll
Oh God,
just.
no.
I wish.
Oh God, no. People
I
probably follow
wish.
on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna say tickets going live, and then 1 million people are gonna be at that site.
Yeah, I'm on their Twitter and everything. As a matter of fact, we can officially go to these things as like creators, so we have a little bit more of a boost. So, because I emailed somebody over at PAX and I was talking to him for a minute. He goes, "Well, there's no official ticket sale dates for PAX West, which is what I wanted to get us tickets for, but he would let us know." because we're creators. We get some creator
Cool.
passes.
Ooh, that would be cool.
GoPro.
So hopefully we get to, well, and I want to go to those to be able to market us a little bit more, but I just wish they were in person. It's 2021, guys. I mean, we got the fucking vaccine and everything. I don't know why people are still scared to open things up like that.
Mhm.
I mean, like sports events are opening up.
Yeah, see?
People are gonna
Exactly.
die
To watch the NBA
regardless.
playoffs,
They
there's
might as well just
fans
open
now.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And PAX, I think, is another one that should be in person. Like, it's, again, they allow the public there. You know, if the allowance of the public is there, I think it should be open. Like
Or
Neeb's,
just like people.
Neeb's
ahead,
Gaming's
sorry.
event is public, and one could argue maybe they could do that online, but I think the whole going out and being able to go drink with them and shit like that is interact with kind of your heroes, I guess, is a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely better in person. And you can always, just like social distance. Have a couple seats.
There's no way you can
Or
social
you said-
distance at Comic-Con. I don't know if you've been to Comic-Con, but there's
Okay,
no.
never mind.
You can smell all different types of VO at Comic-Con. It's
Yeah, man.
oh god.
Never mind.
Oh,
Bump into the stanky furry. Oh god.
you know everybody stinks there because they're so
I know.
compact that everybody's in their
Mhm.
cosplays and these really heavy, amazing cosplays, and they're just
Moist.
sweating balls. You know,
The
it's
AC
just
can only do so much.
yeah.
Humid.
There's no
Arizona
way.
heat.
I like our
It's
Arizona
like-
Comic Con.
Mine too.
Our
This
Arizona
coming
Comic
year
Con.
should be pretty good, since they moved our Comic Con is Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Yeah, that's
They
in
moved it to
January.
January, so it's gonna be cooler weather. So that means that we should see more epic costumes this year.
Look,
next year.
I'm still gonna try to go to the San Diego event in November because that's the big event. I like our Phoenix Comic Con, but San Diego
I think it's
way
a little
better.
too crowded.
Well, that's
like,
the
it's
that's the point
literally
of it,
like-
man. I want to be able to nut to butt somebody.
You can already do that in the hallways and the Phoenix one. Hang out in the Phoenix the hallway the whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
The food court. You
Yeah,
ain't getting food if you're at San Diego because
yeah, we
so many people.
Just starve yourself.
yeah, no, you pretty much eat before you go. But we here at Casual Gamers, we definitely want to see the return of some of these events. But at least me personally, I can see if some of them went digital, I could be okay with that. You know, it's not gonna be any big impact in my life.
Mhm.
What's your guys'
Yeah.
favorite con?
Yeah, I mean technically E3 for the event, just because
Like
as a gamer,
Game on Expo.
hell's that?
Those are like smaller ones, like Gamescom and
Smaller
all that
ones.
stuff. The
Because I would
smaller
say
ones.
Phoenix Fan Fusion is number one, of course, but Game on Expo, you get to play like some newer games and stuff. GameStop used to have a really cool one where you could play games a year before it even came out, but they stopped doing it now because GameStop.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the cons or events are dead. I just think that they should probably take this year and rethink the formula. Definitely any one of the cons that is public should stay. It needs to stay open. It needs to come back faster than it is. So,
Agreed.
anyways, I think that's about all the time we have here. Any closing thoughts from you guys on any of the topics we discussed today? Couch co-op, 4-player co-op, anything? MAW Energy.
Hey, make more couch co-op games and drink your MAW Energy.
I want
and-
Halo Infinite to be 4-player co-op.
Yeah, Halo Infinite 343. We want it to be 4-player. If you're gonna put a battle royale in there, don't make it 3. Doesn't make any sense. Game developers, stop putting 3-player teams in there. 4 is good. Always drink your MAW Energy. Any of these cons, Comic-Con, E3 and stuff. Hey, give us tickets. We're poor, so.
We get big enough, we have our own panel.
Oh god, I
know,
wish
right?
I wish
Can
we
you imagine
could.
that?
I wish. Or like have our own event. Like Neeps Gaming's got the Peace Loving Gaming event.
Right.
That would be awesome.
Casual con.
Casual Con, hell yeah. We allow everything here at Casual Con. You want to come dressed up as a furry? Come here dressed up as a furry.
Go
But
for
you gotta be
it.
casual.
We'll
We
sell
gotta
our
be casual about
we
it.
sell our own coffee and we sell our own milk.
Dunkin' Noobs.
Dunkin' Noobs. All right. Anyways, everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, iTunes, and wherever you get your podcasts. And also check out more of our YouTube videos below and buy your MAW Energy. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Woo.